My nephew Kevin had a strange habit. He loved the smell of armpits. If he didn't get his daily whiff, he'd be irritable, unable to sleep. My sister-in-law, Sarah, became the laughingstock of the neighborhood, knocking on doors, even offering 50 yuan for 10 minutes just so Kevin could smell someone. I insisted he had a psychological issue. I forced them to take him to the hospital. After treatment, his strange habit vanished. But then, an accident caused him to lose his sense of smell. Sarah, blaming me, stabbed me with a knife. Then I opened my eyes. I was back in time, to the moment Kevin, just 10 years old, was throwing a tantrum, demanding his fragrant scent. I had been reborn. This time, things would be different. Seeing Sarah's worried face, I comforted her. Sarah, Grace isn't agreeing. It's not enough money. People need to save face. 50 yuan is too little. It should be at least 100 yuan. Grace, swayed by the money, began letting Kevin smell her for 10 minutes a day. Soon, Kevin's illness grew more severe, needing an hour every day. Grace raised her prices, 100 yuan for 10 minutes, then 300, then 500. Sarah was spending 90,000 yuan a month, draining our family's savings. I had to find a way for my brother to know. That evening, I subtly pushed him to check the family finances. Less than 10 minutes later, a furious quarrel erupted. My brother slapped Sarah, demanding to know where 200,000 yuan had gone. Sarah, terrified, confessed everything, pointing directly at Grace. My brother, eyes bloodshot, grabbed a knife and stormed next door. The story of Kevin's strange obsession was just beginning, and I, Kiara, was pulling the strings. What dark fate awaited them all? Illustrative images, asterisk. 1. Image 1, desperate mother. Description, asterisk, a close-up of a distraught woman, Sarah, with tired eyes, hair slightly disheveled, nervously knocking on a front door. In the background, a shadow of a young boy, Kevin, clinging to her leg, looking agitated. The setting is a suburban street in Asia, perhaps a bit rundown. A faint, almost sickly green aura around Kevin's head, hinting at his unusual obsession. Style, asterisk, realistic, slightly desaturated colors, hinting at distress and a strange atmosphere. 2. Image 2, rebirth and manipulation. Description, asterisk, a split image. On one side, a dramatic scene, a woman, Kiara, lying on the ground, a knife visibly protruding from her chest, eyes wide in shock pain, blood staining her shirt. On the other side, the same woman, Kiara, now with a subtle, knowing smirk, subtly patting another woman, Sarah's shoulder, who looks worried and distraught. Behind Kiara, a faint, almost translucent image of a clock spinning backward. The lighting is cold and calculating around Kiara's current self. Style, asterisk, high contrast, dramatic, with a clear distinction between the two parallel scenes, emphasizing the rebirth and strategic intent. 3. Image 3, escalating chaos. Description, asterisk, a chaotic scene in a dimly lit, cluttered living room. A man, Daniel, with a furious, reddened face, hand raised as if having just slapped a cowering woman, Sarah, on a couch. In the foreground, a child, Kevin, is rolling on the floor, throwing a tantrum, surrounded by scattered objects. Piles of cash, perhaps 50 and 100 yuan bills, are scattered, implying financial ruin. In the background, a blurry figure, Kiara, is seen discreetly observing from a doorway, a shadow playing on her face, making her expression ambiguous. Style, asterisk, dynamic, tense, with deep shadows and harsh lighting to reflect the conflict and distress. The perspective is slightly voyeuristic, as if catching a private, violent moment.